In this video, you're going to learn how to make home page using Elementor page builder. I'm going to keep this tutorial very simple so that even if you don't have any design knowledge or you have zero understanding of design language, you can follow along. Because I'm going to break this tutorial into 4 simple steps. You're going to learn how to wireframe your home page so that you know exactly which section, which will help you to design more user-friendly layout and at the same time very conversion oriented. Then in step number 2, we'll take where we can take inspiration for design and all the elements that we use in this homepage. We're going to take a sneak peek of how to get brilliant designers and capture their idea and model from their design. Then in step number 3, I'm going to show you how to use very simple page builder. It's a drag and drop process to design your own homepage inside of Elementor page builder. And lastly, in step number 4, I'm going to show you a shortcut that if you don't want to design, you just want to have a wireframe and use other designers to design homepage for you, you can do it at a fraction of cost. So I hope you're excited and ready to learn how to make homepage on your WordPress website using Elementor page builder. If you are, let's get started and let's crack this landing page. You can see we have this logo right here. This is called the header section where we have logo, we have call to action, and we have a menu bar which takes you to the different pages of your website. And then we have text over here which tells about brand and what they are representing. Then we have a simple call to action which will take them to a lead form where we can get leads right from our homepage. You can see this is the first layout and we have few things very clearly defined. Now as we scroll forward, we have this section which is often referred as sub hero section, where it is a summary of your entire landing page or what you do or what your business is all about in a step-by-step format. So this is the second section that we have. Then we have the third section which is called about us section, and here we discuss about what the brand is offering and why you should work with them. Then as you scroll forward, we have this section which is just a gist of what you get inside this brand. Then as you move forward, this is often called the middle call to action section because here we have some announcement going on, we have a simple call to action, then we have testimonials right here. We have all the testimonials, student review, and as we scroll forward, we have another drop down. Here we are again telling about our curriculum, how we are going to take forward if you enroll with us. And then when we scroll forward, we come to the footer section. Here we have a call to action. It is also kind of a notice board. And then we have another student feedback. Then we have frequently asked questions, and lastly we have footer. So this is the homepage that we are going to pursue it in this tutorial. Now how I made this, I'm just going to decode the entire process. So first of all, come back to any Doodle software and start designing a wireframe. And if you are not a designer, I'm expecting that you don't know Figma, but if you have an understanding of Figma, it will help you a lot. If you are comfortable with Figma, start the wireframing over there. If you're not, start in Miro. And if you're not comfortable doing it digitally, just take your notebook and start planning your section that we are going to design later on by taking inspiration from other designs. So for now, I'm doing it digitally. You can also choose to do it on pen and paper, right? So the home page that we just visited, what sections did it had? First, it had header section with logo and menu bar, which is this section right here, Then we have hero section with a call to action. Here you can showcase your product, you can showcase your brand jingle, you can showcase your brand tagline, whatever you like, you can showcase right in this section. Next, I'm planning to create a credibility and testimonial section right after my hero section. So I'll just write it down here. Then we have services section. Then we have about us and contact us section, which is right here. Then we have frequently asked question. Then we have footer with CTA. Now this is my structure, this is my wireframe that I want for my brand, because what this will do, let's say someone is coming to your WordPress website and he is visiting your homepage. Now what he will see, now right at the bat, this user will see that you are having a header, means you have a brand logo, you have menu bar, you have a call to action. He will see the hero section, he will see the call to action. And next, before he'll take action, he wants to know whether you are able to produce results for other. So we have credibility and testimonial section right below our CTA. Even if you'll see this landing page, we have the CTA which will take them to a lead opt-in funnel. This is our lead opt-in funnel. If someone will click here, they'll have to fill up their form. Now, before taking this action, they want to verify whether they want to work with this brand or not. So what they will do is they'll just scroll down. Very next section I have is credibility and testimonial, because I want to tell them that we are credible. And once we have credibility and testimonial section completed, I want to just showcase my services to my visitors. If you're selling more than one services, if you're having a different plan and packages, just show it here. So I want to just have my services right after the testimonial section. And once they'll know about my services and everything, I want them to know about us, our brand jingle, what we stand for, if other have recommended us, and then a simple contact CTA. Means if they want to just contact us personally, I'll give them my phone number, my address, maybe a form to fill up. And lastly, we have frequently asked questions. Here I'll try to answer all those questions that our team have collected. Maybe it can be sales team, it can be marketing team, all the feedback that they have given on online, or maybe in call. I'll just make sure to have a frequently asked question section. And lastly, we have footer with all the details. All right, now once you draw this wireframe, once you have drawn this wireframe, I want you to open Google Doc, and I just want you to just write it down like this. Now you can do two things. First of all, first you'll start writing what you're going to fill in this section, or you can start taking design inspiration. So where we are going to get our design inspiration? Now basically we have three options. First of all, you can scroll web. Now you know exactly what kind of design inspiration you're looking for. Let's say you like header of some website. Let's say I like the hero section of this website. So what I'll do, I'll just simply take a screenshot. I'll just come here, I'll take a screenshot, something like this, and I'll come back to my home page. I'll just drag and drop this section right here. Now I have a design inspiration for my header section and hero section, which is right here. Next, what we have, our credibility and testimonial. Credibility and testimonial, let's say I'm not liking the design of this particular website. I don't like how they have showcased their testimonial in this video format, or even in this graphic format. So what I'll do, I'll just go to a website which is called behance.net. So when you will come to behance.net, you can search for landing page web design, and you can click on any design, and here you can scroll down and you can take inspiration. For instance, I like the way they have described why choose us part in a very good workflow. So I'll just take a screenshot again. I'll just come here, I'll take a screenshot, and I'll go back and I'll paste it right here, our services. So this is how they have displayed their services, means how they can be effective. Next, I'll continue this until unless I have completed all the form right here. I'll just come back to again behance.net. Maybe I'll just scroll for next design, or maybe what I can do, I can just search for, let's say I just want to search footer web design. Okay, footer website. Let's see what we're having. So these are some of the example of footer. You can see I like this design. This is a really cool design. So I'll just copy this image. Maybe I cannot copy, right? So I'll have to take a screenshot. So I like this footer design. There are other options to explore right here. You can use this footer design as well. It has simple call to action. You have footer menu. So you can just take design inspiration from this behance.net website, and you can start filling up design ideas in this Google Doc. Guys, I hope you're understanding what I'm doing here. First of all, we did wireframing, so that we can understand which section is needed for your homepage. And believe me, every business is different, and every business selling style is different. So you'll have to think, what are the things that I want to show to my user when they arrive on the very first link of my website, that is my homepage. So you'll have to just think about it and complete your wireframing. You can do it in pen and paper, you can do it on Miro, you can do it on Figma, you can do it on Adobe XD, whichever platform you like. You can just make a simple wireframe, then just copy that wireframe to Google Doc and start filling up with some design ideas and design inspiration for your designer. For this case, you are the designer. Now once you have this section completed, now as I want to keep this video short, I'll just skip the part, because I hope you understand. All right, I'll be just designing the hero section for this website. So I'll come back to my WordPress website, and now the fun begins. I'll come to pages, I'll click on add new page, and here I'll just maybe just give it a name which is called homepage. So once you just come here, now once you're here, you can give this page a name. I'll give it new, no, not actually new, I'll just give it homepage, and then I'll just click on edit with Elementor. So now what this will do, it will take me to the Elementor canvas, and now from here I'll start designing. Now before I start designing, I want to show you how this homepage or how this website is looking right now. Okay, go to the homepage of this website and it has nothing. It has literally nothing. My homepage is looking something like this. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to come back to my WordPress website, and from here I'm just going to start editing. So first of all, I have this header section and this footer section. If you're using Elementor Pro, you will get this option to have header and footer in the theme builder. And I'm assuming that you're not using Elementor Pro. So I'm going to show you how to design header and footer as well. All right. So first of all, I'll just start designing the hero section. Now, once I have this design idea, I have a fair view of how it will look after it is completed. So I'll just come back here. I'll open the website where I had the section over here. I'll just come back to my home page. And now, as you can see in this website, I can just pre-plan my elements and now once I will open the website which I took inspiration from, I'll just try to visualize that how I can design this thing on Elementor. So as you all know, Elementor is all about containers and elements. I can just come here and I can imagine that it has two containers. Inside this container, we have one text element, and because we are having this animation, we get it in Elementor Pro version. Then we have another text element, then we have another text, then we have button, then we have another text, and we have image. Then in the backdrop, we have a grid image, and we have this color with a gradient, and maybe this is an image. So what I'll do, I'll just come back to my home page design here, and I'll start creating container. I'll open Flexbox. I'll take to structure. Then what we have here, we have text, 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 and button. So I'll just come back here. I'll go to elements. I'll drag text. Then I'll drag text. Then again, I might just copy this. Next, what we have got text, text. This is headline, this is text editor, and maybe this is headline too. So I'll just copy this thing. I'll paste it here. We have another text. Then we have button, and then we have another text. So what I'll do, I'll just come here. I'll search for button. I'll bring button right here. Then I have another text. So I'll just copy this thing and I'll paste it here. Okay. Next we have image. So I'll just click here, select image, and drag and drop, boom, here. Now I'll just start designing here. Before I start designing, I want to just figure out how to download this grid and which color this theme is. So I'll just use this color picker eyedropper to have color idea. So this is this color. I'll just copy it from here, come back to my page. I'll select this section, come to advanced, give it a padding of 10 and bottom 10. Now, before I start designing, if you are new to Elementor, believe me, you'll have to learn Elementor a little bit to understand how everything works inside of Elementor. And if you have no idea how Elementor works, or you're very new to this Elementor game, there will be a video in the description box or in the I button where you can click and master Elementor. I have not uploaded yet, but as soon as I'll upload the video, I'll just add it in the I button and the description box. For now, just follow along and just see what I'm doing with Elementor. All right, we'll have a better idea just by just seeing what I'm doing. All right, so now I have selected the color, so I'll just go back to the design section. I'll just click on this container. I'll go to style. I'll go to background. I'll just go to background overlay, and I'll just add a gradient maybe. Color is this, and my second color is just a variation of this. Now once you have selected the color, just scroll down, you will get this option which is called opacity. Increase it, and you will see now it is looking something like this. Okay, now what else do we need? We need to just have this text. So I'll just copy this thing, clad preparation simplified. I'll actually copy this right here, but there is a problem. This is an element which is inside of Elementor Pro version, which is called advanced heading. So I'll just copy this thing. I'll just come to Elementor Pro version, and here we have advanced headline. This is animated headline. All right, I'll just paste it here, and now you can see this is bringing the same effect that we have on that landing page. Now before text is this thing which is clad preparations. So I'll just copy this from here. I'll come back to my editing page. I'll just paste it, which is clad preparation. I think I should capitalize it. Okay. Then we have simplified. Okay, so this is the design that we are having. Next, I need to change the color. So now once we have a headline over here, next thing that we're going to do is do some style changes. Now I'll just give you a quick overview if you have not used Elementor. In Elementor, we have elements, and in each element we have three parts. First is content, where we tell the builder that what we want to have visually here. So we write the text, we do any kind of changes which is very obvious with this element. In this case it is text element. Next we do styling of this element, means here we'll select the color, we'll just have the shape and size and everything, whatever you get an idea. You can change color, you can change font, you can basically style what you have just entered. And lastly, we have some advanced features of CSS where you can use margin padding to adjust how this is looking. You can give it background, you can give it some Z margin, Z index, CSS ID, some advanced feature, right? So for now, I'll just keep it simple and come back to my styling part. Come back to this page again, and here I just want to copy this color. So I'll just select this, and I'll just select this, and I'll just try to figure out what this color is. It is DDF44. I'll just copy this, come back again, and in shape, I'll change the color. Now this color is changed. Next we have this color. I think this is white. It is a shade of white actually. So I'll come back to headline color. I'll paste, I'll actually select white from here. Next we have animated text. I'll select white again. Next what we have is the simplified is right here. So I'll just cross this thing. I'll come back here. I'll go to advanced, and from here I will change the alignment, and actually I can do it from here as well. I'll change the alignment. Now it is looking something like this. Now I want to have more precision over what I'm designing, so I'll just come here, and this time I'll select this Chrome extension which is called what font. Now if you're confused and if you want to know that what are these Chrome extension that I'm using, so I'll just tell it quickly. First is color picker eyedropper. I link all the extension in the comment section or maybe in the description. First we have color picker eyedropper, next we have what font, then I'm going to use designer tool, and lastly I'm going to use image eye. So these are my 4 designing Chrome extension which helps me to design pages on Elementor. Alright, it's very simple. Just go and download from Google Chrome store and you can use them. Back to the tutorial again, guys. I was using what font to determine what is the font which they are using. Secondly, I'll determine the color, I'll determine the weight, and most importantly, I'll determine the size and line height. So these are all the details which will help me to design this page even better. I'll go back to my Elementor page builder. First of all, I'll just remove this text. It is not needed. Now I'll just use those parameters which I have just discovered using those Chrome extensions. First is it is a Barlow font of 900 weight. So I'll come back here. I'll just select this typography, and from here I'll try to search for Barlow. So I'll select Barlow. This is the font that they are using. Now weight will be 900. Size is what? Size is 59 and line height is 78. So size is 59. Just I'll write it down. Sorry. 59. Line height is 76 pixel. And now if you will see, it has started to look something like this. It has started to look something like this. Now, apart from this, I think there is, I'll have to exit this first. There is a drop shadow, I guess. No drop shadow. There is a text stroke. So I'll come back here, select the text stroke, and I'll select it to be black color. Maybe I'll just give it one more pixel. 1 is looking just fine. And now I'll have to just design this part, which is the animated text. So for animated text, I'll have to select Barlow again. No, well, I have to check what is this text here. So I'll come back to what font, and this time it is again Barlow, but 400 pixel is 59. Line height, for some reason it is showing 1 because we have already determined the line height in this animated icon. So I'll just come back here again. I'll search for Barlow again. So there you go. We have searched Barlow. We'll make it 400. And color is different, I guess. Color is different here. So it is not picking up for some reason, but I think it is a shade of gray. So I'll exit this Chrome extension and I'll try to pick my color from this extension. So yes, it is a shade of gray. I'll select my color from here. It is a shade of gray. And for the pixel, it was 59 pixel. And for line height it was 1. And for pixel it was 59, and I think it is defined from here. So we define pixel from here. We have the size, which is sorry, we define the size from here, which is 59, and we have line height of 1 pixel. So now if you will see, we were able to design the exact same text style, the exact same heading style by just using this Chrome extension and basic knowledge of Elementor. Now I'll show you a few things from here. I'll not design the entire page. It'll obviously take time, but if you want to see how I design a page from start to finish, just comment down. I'll make a video on designing the entire page, and maybe I'll just make a time lapse out of it. So for now, I'm just going to give you this knowledge of how to replicate design to your Elementor website. Now, one more thing is that you need to understand how to get this grid. If you'll try to right click, this website has disabled right click. By any chance, you cannot download this background image. For this, we use this Chrome extension, which is called ImageEye. Now what this will do, it'll give you all those images that are on the background. And from here, you can see, I can just come here, I can download this image. And again, if you'll select this, click on download, you can download this from here as well. And you can see this is the image that we have downloaded. Now, for instance, let's just download this image as well. So I'll just download the WebP version. From here, I'll just select the WebP version, and I have downloaded this image as well. Now I'll come back to my home page again, and from this, I'll just select the image that I have just downloaded. I'll click on next, and now we have this image. Next, I want to have the backdrop image, which is actually this one. We'll have to just click on this icon, click on image. Sorry if I'm going fast. I'll make a dedicated video on how to use Elementor Builder. For now, I'm showing you how to use Elementor Builder to design your home page. So I'll just click on select, and then I'll keep it display size to full, and display size I'll keep it to auto, or rather I can keep it to cover. Contain. Okay, contain is good. Cover is even better. So I can check with auto, whatever suits. You can check default, you can check custom, and from here you can customize the effect that you want. This is looking good. This is looking really good. So we are having this image and we are having this backdrop. Now again, I need this grid, right? There is a grid section over here. So I'll come back here. I'll just come click on this container section, and I think I'll just give it a margin of, not margin, actually I'll just give it a padding of 90, so that this will look something like this, and we can have our header section over here. Now I'll just click on this option again. I'll go back to style. We have already selected the overlay colors over here. So this time I'll go to background, I'll select image, and we will just drag and drop this image that we have downloaded from the ImageEye extension. Extensions are really important, guys. Okay, actually I think I have selected the wrong image. I'll delete this. So I'll select the right one. I'll have to open this first of all. Then I'll have to come here, and this is the right image, guys. This is the right image. Then I'll click on select. And now as you can see, we have the border which is not visible. Why it is not visible? The reason it is not visible, guys, because there is an option which is called background overlay. So we'll have to go to background overlay, and maybe you'll have to just decrease the opacity, and now see it is visible. So I'll just increase the opacity just so that I can see what is going on in my background. Now I'll have to go back to background again, and I'm going to fix this thing. For image resolution, I'm going to keep it to medium. Medium is just going to give me that tone which I had, or medium large. Medium large is just too much, so I'll keep it to medium. Now for position, I'll keep it to center. For repeat, I'll keep it to repeat, and maybe I'll just decrease the opacity just a bit for now, so that I can see what is going on behind. And next I'll come back to background again, and this time I'll try to play with the position. I'll try to just keep it corner. I'll try to keep it center. Maybe I can just check whether increasing the bar or decreasing the boxes can help us to get a consistent design. I think this is looking good. Medium is just looking fine. Sorry, medium large is just looking fine. And from display size you can keep it to auto, and for repeat it is repeat, center. So we'll go back again to background opacity, sorry, background overlay, and we are going to increase the opacity just a bit so that we get this tone. So I hope you're getting an idea that how you can just use this Chrome extension and you can replicate any design which is on this website or whichever website you have taken design inspiration. Make sure to copy the link of that website and paste it right here so that you can go back to that website and you can use this Chrome extension to design it inside of your homepage. Now once this is ready, I assume this is ready, I'll click on publish, and once you will publish this homepage, you'll have to go back to your WordPress admin panel again, which I'll just go back to my WordPress admin panel, and from here you have to go to setting, you'll have to go to reading setting, and from reading setting you'll have to change the homepage display. Now as you can see, currently this website is having this homepage which is not looking cool at all. Even in fact this homepage is not looking cool right now, but I hope you get the point. You can make it cool. Designing takes time, guys. If I'll just start designing right now, it'll take me at least 6 to 8 hours to complete this homepage. Now to sweeten the deal, what I'll do, if you're watching this video right till this point, I'm going to give you a shortcut of designing in just a moment. Just hold on for a while. First of all, just understand how you're going to make this change. That currently we're having this page as our default homepage design, and we have designed this random page using Elementor. Now all you need to do is go to setting, go to reading, click on a static page, and from home page drop down, you'll have to select the page that we have just made, which is this one, and click on save changes. Now once you have done save changes, you'll come back to your home page, click on refresh, and voila, we have the newly designed home page. And I hope you put in time to design it in a way that you want for your website. Now if you're watching this tutorial right till this point, I'm going to give you some bonuses. First of all, I'm going to show you what is the shortcut of designing in Elementor if you are using a service which is called Envato Elements. So if I'll just go here and search for Elementor Designs Envato Element and go to the first option, you will see we have all these designs ready to download using Envato Element. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy this, log in to my Envato Element, which is right here. I have the subscription, guys, so I'll just log in and I'll just download. Maybe this design is something that I'm liking. I can click on preview, and once I'll click preview, I'll get a fair idea of how this will look. I'll scroll down, I'll get all the elements, and if I like the design, I'll just come here. I'll check which plugins this design is using. So for now they're using Elementor free version, they're using Jet Elementor kit, and they're using Metform. So I'll have to add these plugins before I can start using them. So I'll just download it from here, download without license, and I'll have the zip file. And in case you're wondering what is the pricing of Envato Element, guys, so I'll just show you. I'll just click on pricing. It is very minimal. I'll just click on pricing. So for now, you'll get it for just $16.50 a month. And in this pricing, what you'll get video templates, you'll get After Effect templates, you'll get music, sound effect, graphic template, graphic design, 3D. You can get Elementor design JSON files from here, which I have just downloaded over here. You can see I have just downloaded this thing. But in order to upload it, you'll have to just install a plugin. So I'll just come back to my WordPress admin panel again. I'll go to plugin. I'll go to add new. And from here, you'll have to search for Envato. Just search for Envato. Now, once you'll search for Envato, you'll get this plugin, which is called Template Kit Import. Just click on install. And after this has been installed, please click on activate. This will activate this plugin. Now, I'll just show you how this works. You'll have to just come back to this tool option. You'll get this template kit import over here. You'll have to click on this. And from here, you'll have to upload the zip file that we have just downloaded, which was this one. So I'll just upload the zip file. And once it has extracted the zip file, you have all the templates ready to go. You can see it has designed the complete website. You can import the global site kit, you can import the home page, you can import the about us section. Let me show you how this home page will look on your website. So this is how this home page is looking. I can click on import and I can start editing with Elementor. This is the first shortcut, guys. I'll leave the link for Envato element down below. You can just get a subscription, you can just share a subscription, I don't know. If you want to have unlimited download for Envato, you can just click on the link below and you can have an account for yourself. It is very cheap if you see with the context of what you're getting. Alright guys, so this is how you design your pages inside of your WordPress website. This is how you make your home page using Elementor page builder. I know this is a short tutorial. If I'll just go along and show you the entire process, it'll take a lot of time, but I have given you everything that you need in order to understand how to design home page using Elementor page builder. I hope you like this tutorial. I hope you like the steps which I have given you. I hope it was easy for you to follow along, and if you have any query or any further request that you want me to make a video on, you can comment down below, or you can just follow me on any social media that I am and you can request me in a private DM. I hope you get the point. Alright, thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video, and in next video I think we're going to make some e-commerce website or maybe some sales funnel. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video.